Welcome back to our channel for another video update. You've come to the perfect site if you want to learn how to become a web developer. Today's topic is how to get started in web development. Without further ado, let's get started with the video. There are people that are passionate about this career, and it is an excellent method to get money. Nowadays, everything is centered on the internet, and every business is required to have a website. In the future, even tiny grocery businesses will have websites in order to compete in the digital market. Therefore, if you start studying web development in 2023, your job is 100% guaranteed. According to Indeed, the average income for web developers in the United States is $71,531, with senior web developers earning an average of $95,325. As a result, web development is one of the most paid non-degree occupations. Coding boot camps are becoming increasingly popular for aspiring web developers, offering a hands-on learning experience and job-ready skills in as little as 12 weeks. Every website or piece of software we come across was created by a developer, but what exactly is web development, and what do they do? To become a web developer, you need be familiar with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's also a good idea to educate yourself on CSS and CSS frameworks. The basis and reasoning for communicating with computer languages will be provided by developing these core web development abilities. Did you know that there are 3 types of web development? Confused? Don't be concerned. We'll examine what each person needs to do. Front-end developers are responsible for writing code for the front end of a website or application, while back-end developers are responsible for creating and maintaining the technology that powers the front end. Full-stack developers are specialists in all stages of the web development process, as well as front-end and back-end languages and frameworks, as well as server, network, and hosting infrastructures. They are also knowledgeable in business logic and user experience. Web developers and software engineers may specialize in iOS or Android mobile app development. Swift is the programming language of choice for iOS developers, whereas Kotlin, Android's latest programming language, is used by Android developers. Java was the official language of Android until it was superseded by Kotlin. Now, tell us in the comments area whatever section you're interested in. Let's have a look at the 5 steps to become a web developer. Step number 1. Web developers need to understand the foundations of web programming and take advantage of coding boot camps to accelerate their development. Mid-career transitions are necessary to keep up with developments in web development and programming languages. Step 2. Web developers are divided into 3 types: front-end, back-end, and full-stack. Front-end developers work on the client side, while back-end developers work on the server side. Full-stack engineers understand both front-end and back-end programming. Step number 3. The most important details in this text are the 3 families of computer languages used in web development: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Web development is a broad and diversified profession, so it is important to focus on the languages that are most effective for you. Number 4. Create projects to hone your web developer abilities. Master HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and programming skills. Experiment with SQL, Python, jQuery, and version control systems. The more you use them, the better you'll get. There are a lot of web design talents that web developers should have, with the awareness that responsive design is likely the most important. While web developers are not often entrusted with comprehensive site design, having a thorough knowledge of basic design principles is advantageous. Front-end developers, in particular, program the interface with which users interact, and they will be significantly more effective if they understand user-centered design. And the final step is to create a web developer portfolio. While creating a web developer portfolio, the most crucial aspects are to include a varied variety of web development work. Consider what makes you and your work distinctive, and demonstrate your methodology. To do so, you should conduct further research about the organization and the function you want to fill, as well as polish your portfolio. Furthermore, it is critical to highlight the web development talents that distinguish you in your work and how your portfolio is displayed. Furthermore, it is critical to exhibit your communication abilities, which are an essential component of succeeding in a position. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends that want to be web developers as well. And follow us on YouTube for more job news. Thank you for taking the time to watch.